Alright shoppers, I went to Walmart and found 29 of the best spring deals in the entire store. Deals that are so crazy you might never see them again. And the last one on this list is one of the craziest deals I have seen in my life. With that being said, the first on the list is the self-emptying vacuum, which is easily one of the biggest upgrades you can make during spring cleaning season. These have become extremely popular over the past few years because instead of just vacuuming your floors, they actually return to a base and empty themselves into a larger bin that can hold debris for weeks at a time. Right now, Walmart has multiple models heavily discounted, and the one I found dropped down to only $318. At number 2, we have this Gotham Steel 12-piece cookware set, which is one of the best value kitchen upgrades you'll find at Walmart right now. This is a full set that covers basically everything you need, from frying pans to saucepans and larger pots. And it uses a ceramic non-stick coating which is designed to be used without a lot of oil. What makes this stand out is the price compared to similar sets from higher end brands. You can spend hundreds of dollars on cookware, but this gives you a full setup for a fraction of that. Next up, we have these large outdoor planters, which are one of the easiest ways to upgrade your outdoor space without spending a lot of money. I noticed that these are everywhere in Walmart right now because spring is the start of planting season, and you'll see a lot of ceramic and non-concrete style planters that look way more expensive than they actually are. The concrete look is especially popular right now because it gives that modern minimal style without the weight or price of real concrete. You can use these for flowers, small trees, or even just decorative plants around your entrance or patio. I have a friend that uses this and he says it's one of the smartest purchases he's made in the past couple of months because this is something that instantly makes a space feel more put together, and it's one of those items that people tend to overlook even though it makes a huge visual difference. Moving on, we have these lightweight spring quilt sets, which are one of the most noticeable seasonal swaps you can make inside your home. These ones I found specifically are great gifts for other people because they're actually necessary and they're something people don't buy often. And as the weather starts warming up, heavy comforters become too much. And this is where these quilts come in. They're designed to be breathable and comfortable without overheating, which makes them perfect for that transition period between winter and summer. Walmart has new spring designs right now that are simple, clean, and easy to match with almost any room. If your bed still has winter bedding on it, this is one of those changes that makes your entire room feel lighter and more refreshed almost instantly. Next, I found these food storage container sets, which are one of the most practical things you can buy during spring. This is when a lot of people start organizing their kitchens, cleaning out cabinets, and getting back into cooking more at home. Not to mention, these ones specifically are very convenient. Having a full matching set of containers makes a huge difference because everything stacks properly, seals correctly, and actually keeps food fresh longer. Walmart usually discounts these pretty heavily during this time, which is why you'll see people grabbing them in bulk. If your current containers are mismatched, missing lids, or just worn out, this is one of the easiest upgrades you can make. But this doesn't even compare to the last one on this list. Moving on, I found these regular vacuums, which are also heavily discounted during spring cleaning season. Just looking at these discounts, I found it crazy that I didn't notice this earlier. This is one of the biggest categories Walmart pushes every year because this is when most people deep clean their homes. You'll see major brands marked down, and it's one of the few times where higher end models actually become affordable. If your vacuum has lost suction or just doesn't perform well anymore, this is one of the best times to replace it because the discounts are actually meaningful. Next up, we have outdoor string lights, which are one of the simplest upgrades that you can make to any outdoor space. These completely change the atmosphere of a backyard, patio, or even a small balcony, especially at night. The reason these are such a big deal right now is because Walmart discounts them early in the season, and once summer hits, prices usually go back up. If you plan on having people over or just want your outdoor space to feel more comfortable, this is one of those small purchases that has a big impact. For this next one, we have cake pans, which might seem simple, but they become extremely useful during spring. Not to mention, just look at these discounts. This is the time of year where you have more events, birthdays, holidays, and gatherings, and having proper bakeware makes everything easier. Walmart carries affordable sets that are designed to heat evenly and hold up over time. If you don't bake often, this might not seem important, but once you actually need it, you realize how useful it is to have it. Moving on, I found this Blackstone 22-inch griddle, which is one of the most popular outdoor cooking items right now. Unlike a traditional grill, this is a flat top surface that lets you cook a wide variety of foods all at once. You can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner on this, which is why so many people like it. I usually find myself using this as much as possible because I typically cook foods that use this all the time. Spring is when outdoor cooking starts again, and this is one of those items that people end up using way more than they expect. Next, we have these decorative ceramic vases, which are a simple but effective way to upgrade your home decor. These are especially popular in spring because people start buying fresh flowers again, and having a good looking vase makes a big difference. Walmart has a lot of new designs right now that look high end but are priced very affordably. Next up, I found these disposable grill toppers, which are one of those small items that make grilling much easier. Just look at these prices on these. These are designed to sit on top of your grill and prevent smaller foods from falling through. If you've ever tried grilling vegetables or smaller items, you'll already know how useful these are. They're cheap, easy to use, and something most people end up buying once grilling season starts. Moving on, we have this badminton set, which is a classic outdoor item that comes back every spring. And considering how much you might use this, the price of $49 is actually very fair. This is something that's so easy to set up and is very fun to play, which is why it's so popular. It's one of those purchases that turns into something you use more than expected, especially when people come over. Next, we have this Power XL Air Max air fryer, which is one of the most popular kitchen appliances right now. Air fryers have become a staple because they make cooking faster and easier while using less oil. And just looking at these, I could tell that they were super high quality. This is perfect for quick meals, snacks, and even full dinners. And it's something that gets used almost daily once you have it. Next up, we have these folding outdoor tables, which are heavily discounted right now. These are great because they don't take up much space and they can be used for a variety of things, from eating outside to setting up for gatherings. If you don't have a full patio setup, this is an easy way to start. Moving on, we have these hand-woven entryway rugs, which are one of the easiest ways to refresh your home for spring without doing anything major. These are sitting as low as around $10 to $30 depending on size and style, and what makes them stand out is how different they feel compared to winter rugs. And as I walked through the store, I noticed that they have so much variety of these. During winter, people usually have thicker, darker rugs, but in spring you start seeing lighter colors, more natural textures, and patterns that make a space feel more open. After that, I found these coffee makers, which are one of those items that people don't think about replacing until they realize how much they actually use it. Walmart carries everything from simple coffee makers to pod machines and more advanced setups. And during spring, these often go on rollback pricing. This is also when a lot of people switch to iced coffee, cold brew, or just drink coffee more frequently throughout the day. If your current machine is slow, inconsistent, or just outdated, upgrading this is something you'll notice immediately because because it's something you use every single morning. And especially with these new prices I saw, this is one of the smartest things to buy right now. Moving on, we have crock pots, which are one of the most underrated kitchen appliances, especially during spring and summer. These are designed to cook food slowly over several hours, which means you can set it up and let it cook while you're doing other things. This is perfect if you're busy, working, or just don't want to stand out in the kitchen for long periods of time. Walmart usually has these heavily discounted, and some models drop to extremely low prices. If you've ever used one before, this is one of those items that makes cooking feel much easier. Next, I found these clear stackable storage bins, which are one of the most important items during spring cleaning. And just look at the variety of these that Walmart has. These are designed so you can see everything inside without opening them, which makes organizing way easier. They stack on top of each other so you're saving space, and they're strong enough to hold things like clothes, seasonal items, or even garage supplies. Spring is when people start putting away winter items and reorganizing their homes. So this is one of those purchases that actually solves a real problem instead of just looking good. Next, we have these serving trays, and just looking at them, they have such a cool design. These are great for carrying food, drinks, or even just organizing things on a table or counter. Walmart has a lot of decorative options that look high-end but are priced affordably, and they're especially useful for spring events like brunches or small gatherings. The texture on these are also very high quality, which is something I look for when buying things like this. It's one of those items that you don't think you need until you actually have one and start using it all the time. Moving on, we have a hybrid mattress, which is one of the bigger upgrades on this list, but also one of the most important. Just look at these new prices and tell me this deal isn't amazing. A hybrid mattress combines foam and coils, which gives you both comfort and support. And Walmart has these at much lower prices compared to traditional mattress stores. This is something that directly affects how you sleep every night. So if your current mattress is uncomfortable or worn out, this is one of the best investments you can make. Spring is also one of the best times to buy mattresses because of seasonal sales and promotions. Next, I found these throw pillows, which are one of the easiest and cheapest ways to refresh a space. Although these aren't discounted heavily, these are usually around $5 to $15 and can completely change the look of a couch, bed, or a chair. Spring styles tend to use lighter colors and softer textures, which make everything feel more open and fresh. This is one of those small changes that actually has a noticeable impact without requiring much effort or money. Next up, I found this fun little product, which is the knot ball pillows, which are a more unique version of a traditional pillow. These are designed with a knotted texture that adds visual interest and makes them stand out compared to regular pillows. They've become really popular in recent home decor trends because people are looking for more textured and layered designs. These are usually affordable and work well as accent pieces, especially if you want something that looks different without overcomplicating your setup. Moving on, we have outdoor seating cushions, which are one of the best ways to upgrade your patio without replacing your furniture. Just look at all of the bright options that are available right now. Instead of buying an entirely new set, you can just swap out the cushions and make everything look new again. Walmart has these at very low prices compared to other stores, and they're designed to handle outdoor conditions like sunlight and moisture. If your current cushions are faded or worn out, this is one of the easiest upgrades you can make. A lot of my friends who have nice outdoor patios say that spring is the best time to get these cushions. After that, I found these dinnerware sets, which are perfect for spring hosting and everyday use. These are full sets that include plates, bowls, and other essentials. And Walmart has options that are much cheaper than what you'd find at higher end stores. Spring is when people start having more meals with others, whether it's holidays, gatherings, or just eating outside more often. So having a good set of dishes makes everything feel more put together. This is also a great option if you're moving or just want to replace older dishes. Next up, we have laundry baskets, which might seem simple, but they're actually one of the most used items in any home. During spring cleaning, a lot of people replace old baskets that are broken or worn out, and Walmart usually discounts these during this time. There are a lot of different styles available, including ones that look more decorative and can blend into your space instead of just being purely functional. This is one of those items that you use constantly, so having a good one actually matters more than people think. Moving on, we have arched wood mirrors, which are actually one of the biggest home decor trends right now. These mirrors add height to a room, reflect natural light, and make spaces feel larger. Walmart carries a bunch of these that are much more affordable than what you'd find at other stores. And during spring, these are often discounted. But moving on, I found these houseplants, which are one of the most seasonal items you can find at Walmart. Spring is when the garden center is fully stocked, and you'll see a wide variety of plants at very affordable prices. Just looking at these, I can tell that Walmart has one of the best looking plants out of every store I've been to. These are great for improving the look of your space and making it feel more alive. Kinda like the plants I have here. A lot of people also like the idea of bringing natural elements indoors, which is why plants have become so popular in home decor. This is something that's only really available in full selection during spring, so it's worth checking out while everything is stocked. Next up, we have these woven storage baskets, which are perfect for both organization and decor. These can be used for storing blankets, towels, toys, or anything else. And they also look good sitting out instead of being hidden away. The natural woven look is very popular right now and fits well with spring decor trends. Walmart has these at much lower prices compared to other stores, which makes them a great option if you want something functional that also looks good. And finally, the best deal on this list, in my opinion, are these personal blenders, which are perfect for smoothies, shakes, and quick drinks. Just look at these crazy deals that Walmart is offering right now. These are designed to blend directly into a cup that you can take with you, which makes them really convenient for busy mornings or workouts. Spring and summer are when people start making more cold drinks, so this is something that gets used a lot once the weather warms up. Walmart often has these on sale, which makes them an easy pickup if you've been thinking about getting one. I noticed that Walmart really did go all in for spring this year, and the biggest thing to understand is that these deals are tied directly to the spring season, which means they are not going to stay like this forever. A lot of these items are things that people actually use every day, and when they're discounted like this, it's one of the best times to pick them up. Spring is all about resetting your space, getting outside more, and making small upgrades that actually improve your daily routine. And that's exactly what I've shown today. So the next time you walk into Walmart, you already know what to look for and what's actually worth buying before it either sells out or goes back up in price.